Hey, my Aries friends. You have reached Elsie at 10 of Cup Tarot. And I'm already throwing cards. Gotta dive. Hang on. Okay. So, yeah, Elsie at 10 of Cups Tarot. So thank you for clicking here. If you have not subscribed, I hope that you will before you go. This is a reading. It's a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So if you have Aries in any of those signs, this general, very general reading will be for you. Anything you need to know about this reading is down in the description below, including my email address if you'd like to just drop me a line, or if you'd like to book a private reading. Just a reminder that $60 readings are $10 off for the month of November. So if you book with me for a private reading in the month of November, you will get a $10 discount, which makes it quite reasonable for people that are outside of Canada to get a reading. I mean, even inside Canada, $50 is really a steal for readings. So, yeah, you will get a 45-minute reading, and you will also get 15 or so minutes regarding your Sun, Moon, Rising sign, the explanation, and how those three signs make you who you are. Okay? So, I'm going to calibrate these cards. Calling in Archangel Michael, guides, angels, gods and goddesses, and the holders of pure white light. Please bless me that I will be protected as I open the channel to Spirit for information for the highest good of the collective Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Three, make it full 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Just gonna cut. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right. First card is the strongest. Aries, are you ready? What do we got here? We've got the Queen of Fire. So, you have a Queen of Fire in your midst. So you could be the Queen of Fire. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards because we are reading energies. So the Queen of Fire could also be the King of Fire. And unless we pull the King of Fire, then we know that we've got a match set. So yeah, something to do with the Queen of Fire, it looks like. Queen of Fire is the Queen of Wands. So she is the very passionate, very emoting queen. So she's always going to let you know what she feels. You're never going to be doing any guesswork with her because she is just going to tell you exactly how it is. And she'll probably do that passionately, all right? We have the Messenger of Air, which is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is coming in. I call him the willy-nilly knight because he comes in super fast. And he's coming in with communication. It's usually communication about love. So he's coming in with communication. And the thing is that he will make it across the finish line, but he may not stay there. He may just be coming in for some great conversation, you know, a little bit of enjoyable conversation, and then he could be gone. So that's coming up right beside the Queen of Fire. I have a feeling that somebody wants to talk with the Queen. Somebody has to have a conversation with the Queen. And that's what the Knight's bringing, messages. Six of Water. So the Six of Water is the Six of Cups. That is, the Six of Cups is the card of things from the past that are coming forward. Now, if you look, she doesn't look that happy. The thing is, right now we are in Mercury retrograde, and that started on the 30th of October, and that's going to go through until I think about the 7th or 8th of November. And when Mercury stops moving, it looks like it's moving backwards, but it's not. When Mercury stops moving, all the other planets continue to move, and that's why it looks like it's going backwards. But the thing is that it, you know, it's I'm trying to get the words out. It sort of puts us into a scuffle in our lives. So things from the past are coming forward, unfinished business. You're going to be, you know, bumping into things, not being able to get your words out correctly. Things that you say, you don't mean to be offensive, but they might come off as being offensive. Like, it's really a time where everybody's kind of, I call us a bunch of drunk bees. Like, you know how bees and wasps get in the fall time? If you live in a place that has seasons, in the fall time, bees, they'll bump off of things, and same with wasps, they'll bump into things, and then they could sting people for no reason at all, not really understanding that it's just because they're cold and their blood is moving slower and all of that. So this is a product of Mercury retrograde. The Six of Emotion, the Six of Cups, is usually, well, it can be regarding a soulmate from long ago. I'm just saying, it could be somebody. Wish I would stop dropping cards. Hang on, Aries, hang on. All right. We're going to take it because it flew really far. So the Six of Water, Six of Cups is emotion. And emotion could be somebody that is coming from your past that you thought that you had finished things with, or someone that you think could be a soulmate and is coming back to get you. So this could be a reconciliation card, is what this could be, unfinished business. So the one that I threw on the floor was the Seven of Air. It's the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is, it can be, well, it's just before the Eight of Swords where you're feeling stuck. So the Seven of Swords is trying to sort things out, is trying to, it's trying to get away with something. So it can be a card of deceit, is what it can be. So in terms of the Six of Water, the Six of Water, it could be that someone is not telling you how they feel about you romantically, or someone is, you're not telling someone how you feel about them romantically. I do still going to take note that the Queen of Wands is still on the table, and a person that's wanting to come in to talk to her, because she could be someone from the past, or she could be waiting for someone from the past, someone who she felt deceived her and didn't give her all the information that she needed. Now, it could be literally someone stealing something from you, or they could have stolen your heart, or they could just be deceiving you by not telling you the whole truth. Like, not necessarily lying. They could be lying, but not necessarily lying, but just not telling you the whole truth. We have the Queen of Water. We now have two queens on the table. So this queen is the emotional queen. So she is the queen that wants to love everyone and make sure they're emotionally safe. You know, when you jump into water and you get enveloped by all the water, that's how the Queen of Water is, how the Queen of Cups. She is all-encompassing, wrap around, kind of wants you to feel safe in your emotion. She is the emotional queen, and she's always going to be very charitable, and she's going to be an empathetic ear as well. Nine of Fire. You're going to need an empathetic ear because it looks like you've gone through it, and I have a feeling that you may have gone through it with the Queen of Wands. They're coming up one under the other. I don't believe in coincidences. The Nine of Fire is the, you know, feeling worse for wear, carrying all your burdens, carrying a lot of them, and feeling exhausted. You are trying to fight the good fight, and your Queen of Fire is not having it. You are trying to... Oh, okay. Aha. Sometimes I get a download and I just gotta stop. That's why my nose is itchy. So now I see the Queen of Fire is your queen. The messenger wants to talk to you. Your messenger is coming to bring in messages from your soulmate. Your queen is exhausting. She's exhausting. You've been trying to get out of this relationship, and it's not working for whatever reason. It could be 1,000 reasons why. We won't go over them. You know, some of them, well, I just said we won't go over them, but we all know that it could be money, it could be assets, it could be children, it could be lots of things. So you are exhausted mentally, emotionally. You're just exhausted, and it's time for you to let go. There's nothing left here for you. So it's time, as you can see, she is dropping her burdens, and as she's dropping her burdens, they're casting into fire and they're gone. She's leaving it behind. I do think that you are not telling your queen that you're done. And I don't know why you're not telling her. However, there is a queen of emotion waiting for you. And she loves you. She emotionally loves you. She will carry you emotionally. All right. Wow. Sometimes when the cards go down and then all of a sudden I get a little tap on the shoulder and it's like, hello, this is what's going on. I'm like, okay. All right. So coming up under your Knight of Swords or Messenger of Air is the King of Earth. So this is the very grounded king. The very grounded king is the King of Pentacles. That is the King of Earth. And the King of Pentacles is someone who is a saver, saves his money. He's very abundant, abundant with dollars, abundant. He's smart. He's a book learner. He is the accountant. He's the guy who makes sure that everybody has everything they need in the kingdom. So he is the guy who is... everything grows and blooms around him because he is charitable and he's the guy, he's the money guy. That's coming up under the Messenger of Air, which is the Knight of Swords. Oops, more cards. It always happens in the fire readings, Aries. Right back. There we go. Seven of Water, confusion. Confusion. Too many, oh boy, it's coming up under the Six of Water. The Six of Water is your soulmate card, right? The Seven of Water is saying that you have too many decisions to make. Too much has to be done, too many decisions to make, and you're looking away. You don't know what to do. This is coming up under this soulmate card, right? You don't want to face the decisions. There are many decisions you would have to make in order to be with your soulmate, and you're just not ready to do that. And that's okay, because time is a healer and time will strengthen you. So take the time that you need. There's no rush. There's no rush. You are the King of Pentacles and your family is getting everything that they need right now. So you just make sure that you take care of you because you're exhausted. And when you're exhausted, you're not doing anyone any good, including yourself. So yeah, confusion and too many options. Not knowing, I wouldn't say not knowing, I would say that there is a whole lot to do if you're going to slide on out of this relationship. If that's what you're planning on doing, there is just so much that you need to do before you can go, that you're just trying to look away. And who wouldn't? I mean, I did for 5 years before I left my marriage. So under the Seven of Air. Seven of Air is the 6, 7, 8, Seven of Air. Oh, Seven of Swords. I think I'm getting tired. Sorry. Seven of Swords. Okay. So under the Seven of Swords is the Five of Water. And the Five of Cups is sadness. It's regret. It's not depression, but it's regret. It's regretting decisions that you may not have made regarding the soulmate. And coming up as it is, it's coming up next to the Seven of Water, which is the confusion and so many things that you don't want to make decisions. And it's I wouldn't say it's making you sad. I would say it's disappointing you because you know you can do it. You know you can do better. You're an Aries. You're the emperor. You're the guy that runs the empire. You can make the decisions. You can make the hard decisions. You make them for everyone else all the time. What about for you? All right. So coming up under Queen of Water or the Queen of Cups is the Five of Earth. So if you do not make these decisions here, if you choose just to ignore them, not make the decisions, you know, feeling disappointed, you're going to be left out in the cold. It's the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is indicative of someone who is not making decisions, and someone makes those decisions for them. I say that very line to my son all the time. And I'll say to him, do you want to do this? And he'll say, I don't know, Mom. And I'll say, what do I tell you? If I don't make the decision, someone will make it for me. So do you want to make the decision, or do you want to be the one left out in the cold? Your Queen of Water does not want to leave you out in the cold. But your Queen of Fire, I don't know about her. She is likely to leave you out in the cold, my friend. Okay, 10 cards on the table, 10 to go. Your Queen of Water is in love with you. She has pure love for you. She, he, you know, your partner, whatever way it works for you. So, yeah, Two of Water is the Two of Cups, and that is love. Now, with the Five of Water, the depiction I always see with the Five of Water, which being the Five of Cups, is that 3 are poured out, and that you're so busy looking at what you don't have that you don't see the 2 cups that are above you. And the Two of Cups is love. So if you don't make these decisions, you're holding back your own love, Aries. Okay? I know they're hard decisions, but if you don't make them, someone's going to make them for you, and you're going to end up out in the cold. Messenger of Fire is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands comes in bringing passionate messages. Why? Because there's someone who loves you. Yeah. Messenger of Fire, you know, is the willy-nilly knight. Comes in really quick, could stay for just the passion and then leave. But sometimes it does stay. Sometimes they will stay. 10 of Water. 10 of Cups. That's your 10 of Cups card. That's your apex. That's your happiness and everything. And that comes after you're left out in the cold. Either you're leaving someone out in the cold, or someone is leaving you out in the cold, but you are in love and you are going to have your 10 of Cups. But you do have to make your decisions first. You know, if you don't make those decisions, I'm not going to go over it again, based on, you know, going to the soulmate, then this can't be yours. I want this for you. I want you to make the decisions that you need in order to push your life forward and make the, you know, I want you to be happy. You deserve all the happy, Aries. You deserve all the happy. Because it really is love. The universe is here to tell you your 10 of Cups is love. It is love from your soulmate. It's soulmate love, my friend. So look what you're giving up. It's not necessarily what you're doing, you know, leaving yourself open to this, being left out in the cold and being sad and disappointed with the decisions that you didn't make. I know it's confusing. There can be a lot of things that need to get done, but if you don't make this choice, look what you're missing out on. You're missing out on love and absolute abundance, completion of abundance and love. The universe wants you to have that love, or that would not have come out in a major arcana card. They want you to be victorious. Victory. Victory in, you know, people are looking at you. You are the person that people look to for the answers. You're giving everyone else the answers. You're very popular in what you do. You're very good at what you do, clearly, or people wouldn't be coming to you for the answers. People are cheering you on, Aries. They want you to have the things that you need because you're amazing. You're the emperor. The empire is run by you. And people trust you, and they see how kind you are, and they want you to have your victory. I want you to have your victory as well. Because there's love. The Ace of Wands is a new start in love, brand new start in love, Aries. It's yours. It's yours, Aries. Look. Love. New start in love, and your 10 of Cups. So it's not really what should you do, it's really what are you giving up? What are you giving up in order to keep others happy? Yeah, I gave up a lot in order to keep others happy. And when I got to the other side of my tower moment, I realized that I should have done it all along, because the tower moment was less painful than just not having the things that I needed. Patience. Yeah, you know, things take time. And the thing is that these decisions don't all have to be made at once. But, you know, the patience card, the temperance card is telling you to do all things in balance. So don't make these decisions if you're not feeling like you can. If you're not feeling in balance, it's time for you to get some rest and relaxation. Time for you to not only make your body physically stronger, but your mind physically stronger. Because it's time for your ships to come in. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting to be happy, to be ultimately happy. And I think, you know, in my head I just heard, but I'm happy. That's what I just heard, but I'm happy. How many people say that though? But I'm happy. I was in a 20-year marriage and I was happy. But do you see the look on my face? I'm happy. Just because I was too scared to make the change, right? And now I'm in a 10 of Cups moment. I have everything I need. I'm abundantly fulfilled. I have best friends. I have a great tribe. I'm here with you on YouTube. I've quit the corporate sucking job. You know, waiting for your ships to come in is not a bad thing. All things done in patience and balance, in temperance, that's a good thing. And it's okay if it takes a year. It's okay if it takes 2 years, because this love right here, this isn't going anywhere. This is not going anywhere. This is something that the universe is going to throw at you whether you're ready or not. So if the universe makes the change for you and you end up being left out in the cold, this could start a very big tower moment for you. And you don't want that to be your first look at real happiness. Your 10 of Cups moment shouldn't be a moment where you're feeling sad, right? Transformation. You've gone through it. You've been transforming for at least a year or two, I'm told. I'm hearing 1 or 2, and you've been on the road to transformation for quite some time. And it's okay for you to continue to transform. You don't have to make all these decisions at once that are going to make you transform. Nobody can do this all at once, but the universe says, regardless of what you're doing right now, this is what's happening. This is coming for you, and eventually all the things that are being told here, your happiness, your love, the messenger of passion, falling in love with somebody who really loves you 100% and gives you reciprocity, 100% of what you put in is what they're gonna give to you. It's all worth the pain of the transformation. I can tell you that firsthand. It is worth the pain of the transformation. Last card, okay. It's a 2 of air. You're stuck. You're stuck and you're not making a decision. You're not moving either way. The thing is that the 2 of air is the 2 of swords. You know, you're holding both of those swords. Your eyes are blindfolded. You can't see what's coming, but you don't want to see what's coming. Looking at you. You don't want to see what's coming, and that's why you're not making any of these decisions. But if you make these decisions while you're in temperance, while you're in patience and kindness, all things done in love are just that, all things done in love. Okay, so that's the reading, and I am going to ask the universe for just any last information that I need to know about this reading, please. Wow. Aries, you need to make your decisions and you need to start the ball rolling. You're getting the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. It's clarity. It's a conversation with your soulmate, with the person who you really do love, down to your soul, the person you have the heartstring with. This is the person who is going to give you your 100%. The clarity you need in all things, essentially. And then you go 10 of Pentacles is your abundance. It's the completion of abundance. It's completion in enough money, enough home love, enough home life, a balance in life and work. And then comes the Page of Fire. And the page is someone who can be younger than you, or you can be younger than the person, than your person. But the Page of Fire is bringing in messages of passion. The Page of Fire is urging you to go on a different journey for passion. This is a person who's come to a journey and decided to just take a right instead of a left. And it's urging you to make a different decision in love. I have a new deck, so I'm going to use that deck here, and the deck is called Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. So we're going to pull a couple of those for you, Aries, and here we go. They're beautiful, they're colorful, and they have amazing messages. I love them. So universe, can you please give us any more information for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Aries sign, the collective. Ooh, look at that, and I dropped out 3, so we're going to use them. You'll find what you seek. I can't write this stuff, you guys. I can't write it. You'll find what you seek. If you ever suddenly found and been loved by someone, you know someone loves you. Amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic chances are astronomical that you will again. So even if you slide out of this relationship, Aries, you're going to find someone to love you again. If you haven't yet found that person, chances are astronomical that you will. It's up to you. There you go. Nice. That was the first one. Second one is create space for a new love. Oh, look at that. It says here, when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. That's great advice. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. Is that a message that we all need to hear? I love you so much, the universe. Just going to read it one more time because that's amazing. So that's the card, create space for new love. And it says, when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. We do it all the time, people. I did it in my marriage. You might be doing it in yours or in your relationship, or I love you so much is what it says. Beautiful. Okay, I had lied. Actually, 4 of them dropped out, so we have 2 more. Sometimes the good is hidden. Sometimes good is hidden. First, the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Sherlockly yours, the universe. P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. Lovely. Love it. Last one. Start where you are. Grow where you're planted, man. Grow where you're planted. Start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love, deep, profound, earth-shaking love, is that you can start with anyone. Wow, that's the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. You can start with you, yourself. Love yourself enough to get the things that you need. There we go. Okay, don't forget, $10 off for the month of November. $10 off a $60 reading. And so if you want to book a reading, please find the information down below. I've left you some information about this reading. If you're interested, dropping me a line via email, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. This was a very powerful love reading, Aries, and I really believe that things are going to work out in your favor, but I feel like the universe is waiting on you to make the move. So I really feel as though this is a really good reading for you. I hope it is a good reading for you. If it is, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to go for now. It's really late. I got to get some sleep. Okay, bye.